Hi, and welcome to this week's Ignite News. I'm Josh Stewart.
And I'm Smyth. Technology is constantly evolving and becoming innovative and bringing new ideas to life, but sometimes it's hard to keep up with it.
Here's the newest creations and innovations in this week's Tech Talk segment.
What does smart home actually mean? What smart home technology does is combine all your equipment within your house together to seamlessly work to do whatever you want. For example, you can control lighting, HVAC and thermostat control, audio and video, security cameras, door locks and alarm systems, window shades, and other items such as freezers, motorized gates, and sprinklers. With this technology, you can control any room from a smartphone, a tablet, or a computer. Thanks guys for tuning in to this week's segment on smart home technology from East Hamilton Radio. Again, this is Rick saying thanks for watching, and back to you guys at the studio.
Hamilton's downtown core is going through a revitalization.
John Rich has more on one business who has a new home and a building that has new life.
If you have somewhere to go and don't know how to get there, the Mohawk Sustainability Office can help you through the use of their car share program. For only $9 to $12 an hour, a car can be rented out in your name.
So basically, a student will enroll online at the CarShare website, and once they've enrolled and they've been accepted, basically book out the car and they're able to start driving. So the program was launched in the summer. The idea behind offering CarShare was to give students an alternate transportation for those who don't own a vehicle or maybe don't have easy access to a vehicle. So this is just another alternative for them. It's been well received. The students like having the option. If, for example, students who are on residence maybe don't have a vehicle, so they can all kind of pitch in to share the vehicle and go over and do some grocery shopping. So it has been well received, and we've had over 100 users so far since we've launched it.
There's a lot of kids who could probably use it to get around Hamilton and everything like that.
I think it's a good idea. If it's like inexpensive for students to use, then it's an awesome idea.
It also supports the college's commitment to sustainability through the environmental management plan. We need to find ways to provide access to active and alternative transportation options.
The car share program is just something else Mohawk is taking part in to aid students. For Ignite News, I'm Elena McCallum. First-year Mohawk students Alexandra Turner and Dejelle Lewis have started a group at Mohawk called Mad Mohawk. This is a mental health support group that meets every Wednesday. This group talks about mental illness and the struggles they've gone through.
This group, it's called Mad Mohawk. It's a peer support group. We're here to help the Mohawk College community. Anyone who's dealing with depression or anything with do with mental health, we're here to help and talk about feelings.
This program is something that is very important to us. Both of us have obviously suffered from mental illness, and we really want to help to end the stigma and show students that, there's having a mental illness is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. And not only that, but we're proud of you for coming out and making the first steps towards recovery. We are actually very active on social media. So we have a Facebook page, we have a Twitter page. We've got a lot of great feedback from that. Now as well, what we're doing, so we're going to try and plan a few activities. Of course, it's going to depend on how many people show up, but we'd like to start kind of like an anonymous box. So every week we're going to get whoever shows up to kind of write how they're feeling that week, and then the following week, we're going to have the students themselves and everybody who comes by kind of answer and reply to those other students so that we show that it's peers supporting peers.
These meetings will begin after the Bell Let's Talk Day. Reporting for Ignite News, I'm Elena McCallum.
Yep. Hamilton is hosting its annual Winterfest, and Kareem Mosna has more.
Hamiltonians skated into the 37th annual Winterfest at Pier 8 this Saturday, kicking off a week-long event celebrating Hamilton's arts and culture. Jen Aniseth, Cultural Project Specialist for Tourism Hamilton, coordinated the event.
Really, there's so many different elements. There's a lot of art elements, visual art elements. There's an outdoor art installation called On the Waterfront, and most of those installations are outdoors, and they're all exploring the theme of Hamilton's history at the waterfront and industrial history.
Winterfest has a variety of activities for all ages.
Horse and wagon rides, obstacle course, lumberjack games, children's games, face painting, Chimo the mascot, and many of the winter activities out there for the children to play in.
37 years later, some volunteers just come back year after year. Jerry Palmenture has seen his fair share of Winterfest.
It's nice to have a day like this where we can get out here and enjoy it and get the people out. There's no question that the skating rink has a big draw, but a lot of the other people come down and it's a free day. So how can you lose on a free day?
Winterfest continues through Family Day weekend with events taking place across the city. For more information, visit hamiltonwinterfest.ca. For Ignite News, I'm Kareem Mosna.
2, 1, let's bowl.
Swapping their skates for bowling shoes, the Hamilton Bulldogs were on hand at Splitsville and Hamilton for the annual Bowling with the Dogs event. Nearly 200 fans bowled with their favorite players in support of the Bulldogs Foundation's Dogs Breakfast program.
My favorite thing about this event is I've been coming for the last 4 years since it started. It's a great event. You don't have to be great at bowling because I'm not. And it's for charity, so that's the main thing why I come, it's for charity.
The players liked getting to know some of the fans and season ticket holders outside of the rink for a good cause.
Just mingle with the fans, kind of get to know them, and raise some good funds here for the Dogs Foundation.
Not only just seeing the fans that you get to see every day, but also helping out a great cause in the Bulldogs Foundation.
Taking a break from the ice, the Dogs had a chance to let loose and have a little bit of fun.
Just getting out with the fans, reach out to them and spend some time with them. They support us during the whole year, and also getting off hockey on our minds a little bit and have fun tonight.
Some players used this opportunity to show off their skills on the bowling lanes.
The best player, I'd have to say, is here, Gill. I remember him from last year. He was all over the bowling lanes, and he's definitely a veteran out here.
The night raised almost $10,000 for the initiative. Reporting for Ignite News, I'm Christina Costable.
Hi, I'm David from No King for Countrymen.
I'm Mark from No King for Countrymen. My name is Kyle, and I play drums for No King for Countrymen.
No King for Countrymen is a rock trio from Hamilton, Ontario. Although they've only been together for a little over 2 years with the name No King for Countrymen, the band goes way back.
Me and Kyle, the drummer, were in a band all through high school together, and when that ended, it was only a couple months' time before we started up this band again.
We kind of talked about it and then got some people together, and then we started jamming.
After releasing 2 EPs, playing shows all across Canada, and getting thousands of views on YouTube videos, the boys continue to push hard to put out new material and get their name out there.
We've been in the studio for the past few months. We have just a couple more sessions and we'll be done.
We've recorded a new EP with 5 songs and really excited to release that, hopefully before summer starts.
Putting out music and playing shows consistently is key for a band who wants to succeed. For No King for Countrymen, that's exactly what they have planned in the very near future.
Do what we've always done, continue to write, record, release music.
To grow our reputation and to just reach different places that we haven't been able to reach.
As the award seasons roll on, the biggest one of them all is coming up.
The 87th Annual Academy Awards is coming up, and Kyle Williamson broke it all down for us.
For performance by an actor in a supporting role, the nominees are...
The Judge is one of the less talked about films this award season, but we cannot forget the Best Supporting Actor nominee, Robert Duvall. Duvall plays a harsh judge who has lost the love of his son. Angry, bitter, and stubborn, Duvall's character needs to humble himself and seek the help of his son. Duvall is more than a crotchety old man. He is hurt and angry, and all the wonderful complexities it takes to play a less-than-perfect father.
Juvenile detention. I did what I thought was right. They'll never come back here again. Good!
Ethan Hawke is another nominee for his role as a dad. Ethan Hawke plays the flaky father in Boyhood, who does as much growing up in the film as his kids. Michael Keaton could not have had such an intense performance without the asinine supporting role of Edward Norton. Norton plays method actor Mike, whose improvisations and spontaneity push Keaton's character to madness.
But long after you're gone, I'm going to be on that stage, earning my living, bearing my soul, wrestling with
complex human emotions. Right.
Mark Ruffalo plays a quiet but important character and Foxcatcher. He is the reasonable and sane character in the film, and the brother, the husband, and the friend you want by your side.
I think he's gonna be in real good shape.
J.K. Simmons brought it in Whiplash. Simmons takes nothing less than perfection as Fletcher, a jazz band conductor at one of the best music schools in the world. Short-fused, vulgar, and vengeful, Fletcher's teaching style is more than what a normal person could handle. Simmons will truly leave you speechless.
Are you one of those single-tier people?
You are a worthless pansy-ass who is now weeping and slobbering all over my drum set like a 9-year-old girl.
Those are your nominees for actor in a supporting role.
For performance by an actress in a supporting role, the nominees are
Patricia Arquette is wonderful as always in Boyhood. Any actor or actress willing to invest 12 years of their life to a film deserves recognition. Arquette feels like the kid's mother. You can feel that emotional bond and care of a mother bear.
Honey, you know what? I'm gonna talk to him about it later, okay?
I tried to call you, but you didn't answer your phone.
I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with school.
Laura Dern plays a small but important role in Wild. Dern plays Reese Witherspoon's mother and acts as Witherspoon's inspiration to figure her life out. Her carefree, happy spirit can't be dampened by her misfortunes in life.
Cheryl, if there's one thing I could teach you, it's how to find your best self. And when you do, how to hold on to it for dear life.
Emma Stone plays the daughter of the main character in the epic dark comedy Birdman. Stone is a natural at playing the dark and broody daughter. Her screw this and screw the world attitude is on point and perfectly sarcastic.
Like the rest of us, that you don't matter. And you know what? You're right. You don't.
Keira Knightley can do no wrong when cast in a British period piece. She's sharp, witty, and proper, but still pushes boundaries. She couldn't be more perfect for the role of Joan Clark in The Imitation Game.
Because I'm a woman in a man's job, and I don't have the luxury of being an arse.
Sondheim's latest play turned featured film didn't make it into the Best Picture slot, but at least Meryl Streep is being recognized as the sensational witch that holds the musical together. This is Streep's 19th Oscar nomination, and once again, she's exceptional.
Yes, bring them, and I guarantee a child as perfect as child can be.
Those are the nominees for actresses in a supporting role.
For performance by an actress in a leading role.
This has been an incredibly dramatic year for the ladies of the big screen. It is no surprise that French actress Marion Cotillard was sensational with her vulnerability in 2 days, 1 night. This Oscar award-winning actress is completely captivating as she plays a woman suffering from depression, forced to beg her co-workers to give up their bonus so she can keep her job. Felicity Jones truly compliments Eddie Redmayne in The Theory of Everything. Her performance feels real and genuine, and you can feel the care, yet frustration she feels throughout the film.
But I love him, and he loves me. We're going to fight this illness together.
Julianne Moore's performance in Still Alice will leave you weeping, so get your tissues ready. Moore plays a brilliant professor and loving mother who has been diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. This is Moore's 5th Oscar nomination and might be her time to walk away with the trophy.
I can see the words hanging in front of me and I can't reach them and I don't know who I am and I don't know what I'm going to lose next.
Rosamund Pike is perfect as Amy Dunn in Gone Girl. This British actress is so versatile and on point throughout her must-watch performance.
Everyone told us marriage is hard work. Not for me and Nick.
Reese Witherspoon has come a long way since her days in Legally Blonde. This Oscar-winning actress showed how versatile an actress she can be in Wild. Witherspoon plays a woman with a lot of baggage on a journey to find peace. Her performance is raw and broken, and exactly what you'd want from a Best Actress nominee. Those are your actress in a leading role nominees.
And finally, we are pleased to announce the films selected as the Best Picture nominees.
The nominations for the 87th Academy Awards are in, and like always, there are a few films that got snubbed. Here are some of the best pictures that didn't get nominated for Best Picture. Into the Woods, Stephen Sondheim's most recent play-turned-featured film, was dark, catchy, and definitely deserving of an Oscar nom. The clever entwinement that was so magical on Broadway translated perfectly onto the big screen. Sadly, Into the Woods got lost in the forest and lost out on proper recognition.
These beings carry magic.
The cape as red as blood.
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel.
The hair as yellow as corn. The slipper as pure as gold. Go to the wood!
Foxcatcher is another great flick that got passed over for Best Picture. Foxcatcher stars Steve Carell as John E. DuPont, an eccentric millionaire who pays Olympic gold medalists Mark and Dave Schultz to come set up the U.S. wrestling team at his estate. This chilling account of a true story deserved to make the Best Picture list.
Mark. Die! Your gays have arrived!
Pride is another film that was neglected by the Academy. Another true story, Pride tells of the lesbian and gay activists who came to the aid of British miners during Britain's 1984 mining strike. This is a heartwarming tale of two unlikely groups coming together to support one another, and deserved a nomination for its brilliance. Nightcrawler was also snubbed this year by the Academy. Jake Gyllenhaal is spectacular as Lou Bloom in Nightcrawler. Bloom realizes he can make money filming crime. The crimes become bigger and more dangerous, making this film all the more exciting.
We want all of this!
Oh my God! I love to change the world.
Those are some of the biggest snubs for Best Picture. For Ignite Entertainment, I'm Kyle Williamson.
The Hamilton-Burlington SPCA offers many great services for animals in need.
Let's take a look at some of the great things they do.
The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. That kind of says it all, but I think it's a little bit more than that. It's a place of love, empathy, compassion, respect. So the animals that we're going to meet today are special because they represent what we deal with on a daily basis. Fuzzy Bear, it's kind of a sad situation. We have a little black dog that came in as a stray through Animal Control Services. This little black dog appeared to have ears that had been altered. It looked like somebody had attempted to shape the ears to make the dog look like a specific breed. Miracle, lovely little collie, border collie, collie cross, multicultural little dog, pretty little dog, very gentle, loving soul. We can't adopt her out right now because she's undergoing medical care. The treatment takes months and a lot of money, so we have to do this to make her well before she goes on to her next journey. So once we do the Meet Your Match, we sit down and let you know everything that we possibly can that is so necessary and vital when you adopt an animal from a shelter.
The N64 brings back a ton of nostalgia for many people. Steven Sobot takes a look back at one of the most iconic N64 games of all time.
GoldenEye 64 is the first-person shooter developed by Rareware in 1997. It's based on the 1995 James Bond movie with the same name. You play as James Bond, obviously, and are looking to stop a crime syndicate from using a satellite weapon on London. There are 20 levels in the game, and you complete each by doing certain objectives. Sometimes you have to blow up gas containers. Other times you have to protect someone or spare as many innocent civilians as possible. The plot in the game is basically the same as the movie, give or take a few leniencies. For example, you meet Natalia in the Severnaya bunker rather than the KGB prison. You meet Valentine, not in a dive bar, but a shipping container. And Xenia doesn't use her thighs of steel to kill you, but her dual-wielding grenade launcher machine gun. GoldenEye was one of the first examples of realism in shooters. It introduced zooming in with guns and different stealth mechanics like your enemy's eyesight and silenced weapons. Besides completing missions, you are also rewarded with cheats. If you beat a level quick enough, you are given a cheat which you can play with. Another thing is the multiplayer. GoldenEye's multiplayer feature was simple, but satisfying. The other thing is, when you look at other movie-based games, most of them are just promoting the movie. The developers don't have a lot of time to develop the game, so the game is usually generic and forgettable. However, the movie GoldenEye had been out for 2 years already, so the developers had time to make a decent game. Without the internet, you only had word of mouth. So when you had friends over, you'd be playing multiplayer games. Because GoldenEye had a strong multiplayer feature, kids knew about it and played it. You didn't even need to have an N64 to feel nostalgic about it. Compare it to now, the game obviously feels outdated. The graphics aren't that great, the computer AI is pretty dopey, and the multiplayer becomes really one-sided when someone gets that one really powerful gun and no one else can kill him. However, you do have to give the game credit for having well-built levels, a great challenge curve, and a memorable multiplayer feature.
Banana! Hi, Jess.
Hi, Elisa. Hi, everyone else. This is Geekgasm in the backseat with Jess and Elisa, who's pretending to be a minion.
What? And you wanna know why? Because there's a second trailer for the new Minion movie, which is super exciting.
Yes.
What did you think about the new trailer, Jess?
I think it gives me life, personally.
Me too. Extra years of it. Basically, the new trailer, we are introduced to a character that we didn't see in the old trailer, and her name is Scarlet Overkill, and she's going to be the Minions' master, I guess, for the most part of this movie.
Yes, before Groot.
Yes. And she's played by Sandra Bullock, which is awesome, because I love Sandra Bullock.
Sandra
She's so
Bullock
great.
is flawless.
Exactly.
Right?
So flawless. And she's good in everything she does, and I'm so excited. Also, because they make Scarlet kind of look like Sandra Bullock. And one of the minions says banana to her, and she just responds with this evil, like, growly banana.
I'm really hoping that the villain con was not just a stunt for the trailer. I hope that that is in the movie, because honestly, it looks amazing, and it looks so funny and brilliant.
Welcome to Villain Con, the biggest gathering of criminals anywhere.
Any evil talents?
Not bad.
What about you? Any evil talents?
Hello, la 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 la. Eh?
That's not evil or a talent.
And the great thing about the Minions is that you would think that because of its aesthetic and its bright colors and the goofy characters, that it's for kids, but we're college students. It appeals to us. It appeals to my mom. She's like a 40-some-odd old woman. It appeals to everybody. Like, the Minions is a movie that you can take anybody to, and they'll be like, oh my god, that was the most adorable thing I've seen in my life ever.
Yeah, it's not just kid comedy. It's comedy that everyone will understand. Even if you don't really get what the Minions are saying, their expressions and their laughter are enough to put you in joyful tears.
It's okay. Elisa is officially a Minion translator. She can speak Minion for you.
I can't speak Minion.
So you don't have to.
So if anybody's confused, just give me a call. I'll tell you what the Minions are saying.
Oh, hello, papagena. Tu le bella con la papaya.
All right, so let's move on.
Do we have to?
I guess we could sit and talk about Minions for hours and hours. But we have to get on to our next topic because it's so very important.
Yes.
And it is the new pictures of Brandon Routh in his Atom suit.
Yay!
On Arrow. It's so awesome. Is it awesome?
It's great.
Yes, we really are impressed with the first images of the Atom suit. He's got this cool, like, he almost looks like the Terminator, kind of.
Almost.
Except a good guy.
A little bit. I really wasn't sure about how they were going to pull off Brandon Routh as the Atom. I thought maybe that they would drag it out a little bit, but I'm kind of glad that they're not, because Brandon Routh used to be Superman, and clearly that didn't turn out so well for him. You know, nothing against you, Brandon Routh. I'm sure you're a lovely person, and the franchise just didn't work. No offense. But it's exciting to see him suit up as this other character, because I think that he does wonders. There is kind of a little bit, I think, of viewer affection for him already as a character when he's not trying to steal Oliver's woman. He is a very, yes, we're watching you, Ray Palmer. He is a very sympathetic character, I think. I think he's brilliant, and socially he's a little bit behind the curve, but he's so awkward and spunky and so just amazing. And I cannot wait to see him debuting his suit as a superhero, because I think that that's going to be amazing. Yes!
Yes. When Felicity, he asked Felicity to fix the chip that he needed to complete his suit kind of a thing. And she said no, and I was like, but, come on, Felicity. I just wanted her to fix it. But I also understood where she was coming from when she didn't want to fix it. But at the end of the last episode, when she hands him the thing he needs, I was like, now we get to see the suit. It was an exciting moment.
Glorious.
Yes, so I'm really excited. It's got some pretty good similarities to previous Adam suits. So I'm excited. It's the right colors. Some green and red. I mean, green and red. Blue and red.
The right guy in the suit.
The right guy in the suit. Yeah, because I love what he does with Ray Palmer, so I'm sure that will translate when he becomes the Atom. Geekasm will give the Atom show a chance if it comes to life.
Yes, we will. And then we'll tell you about it in case you don't want to watch it.
Yeah, if you're a giant skeptic, we'll tell you what's up.
We used to be skeptics.
We did.
Before Grant Gustin played the Flash.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we've become full-fledged Flash fans. Wow. That was a giant alliteration.
Good job,
Full.
Elisa.
They all start with an F, all the words. Yeah. Full-fledged Flash fan.
What? That is a tongue twister.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be a hashtag on Twitter also, so look out for that.
Can you say that 3 times fast?
Full-fledged Flash fan. Full-fledged Flash fan. Full-fledged Flash fan.
You had to slow down for that.
I did have to slow down.
Or was that
I'm going to practice.
So fast that it only...
Maybe I'm the Flash.
Maybe. Hi, I'm marrying you.
My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man alive.
That was actually really good. You should have your own monologue.
Maybe they should give me my own show.
I think so. Who would watch
Female
that?
Flash.
All right. Would you guys
Girl
watch
Flash.
Elisa doing her thing every week?
Would you watch me if I had a superhero show and just was my sidekick?
Again with the sidekick. Okay. All right. We can work out.
Let us know.
We can work up to giving me my own spinoff.
We can talk about it. We'll be partners first, and then she'll get her own spinoff.
Maybe.
We'll be like Oliver and Barry.
What? Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that.
Anyway, geeks, thanks for hanging out in the back of my car. We love talking to you, and we love getting your opinions when you comment on what we do here. So let us know, first of all, what you think of the Minion trailer. Second, what you think of the Atom suit. And if the Atom should have his own show. And then let us know who should be the hero, me or Jess, and who should be the sidekick. And if you would watch our show.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Hey, I'm Christian Paquette, certified personal trainer here at 5 Star Fitness. And coming up, we're going to be doing some leg strengthening. The first exercise I want to show you is the hamstring curl. So when you get into the machine, you want to first adjust for height. Then you want to slide in, grab the handles, and then curl up till you're almost touching your butt. We're going to be doing 12 reps of this exercise for 3 sets with 30-second to a minute break. The next exercise I want to show you is the leg press. So for this exercise, you're going to adjust the back rest to a 3 for kind of a neutral rest. So we'll place both feet up. You never want your knees going over your toes because that's going to put a lot of pressure on your knees. Place your feet high and to the outsides. Then as you're pushing out, you want to go to a slight bend, never locking out the knees. And then come back, don't let the weights touch, and then exhale as you push out again. For this exercise, we'll be doing again 12 reps and 3 sets.
That's it for this edition of Ignite News. I'm Alex Smyth.
And I'm Josh Stewart. Thanks for watching. Bye. Nope, nothing.
Environmentally sustainable and economic. That most likely have an impact on